Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're changing it up a little bit by going for a new game called Bomber Crew. Now I've had this game for a long time now and I've played it a lot in the past. As you can see. With my one save. But anyways, we're going to be completing a new game. I used to have a lot more saves. I guess they got corrupted or something. But anyways, this is a game where you basically just control a bomber. This is the tutorial. You gotta zoom in with the camera. Let me zoom in yet. No, it doesn't. Okay. There we go, finally. Yeah, we target things like this. That would cause a gun throw to shoot the targeted area. Then we have to go in, control him, make him go back there. This might take a moment. Because our guys are level 1, they're pretty bad at shooting. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, basically, your little radio, your little mapper bro will, tell you where you need to go. You select that, and the pilot will take you in that general direction of where you need to go. Oh, seems we got some enemy fighters inbound. Now, this game takes place in World War II, as you can probably tell. Oh, we have some. Alright, we got some. There's some Spitfires to help us out. Hopefully, our gun will be able to take out some of them. Oh, we got even more bomb fighters incoming. We got some Spitfires coming in. That's good. Now, sadly, you can't tell your gunner which plane to target. They'll just target whichever one they feel like. There we go. Yeah, you can't tell them which ones to target, so they just choose randomly. So sometimes it can lead to situations like that where they're shooting one particular plane and they just refuse to hit it. Then for landing, whenever this happens, whatever our planes do. Yeah, we lower our gear like that. And that was our first mission. Tutorial. return. Yep. It's kind of hard to have them die in a tutorial mission. But anyways, this is where we actually start getting into the missions. So we have to recruit an engineer, a gunner, and a bomber. So we're going to check these boyos out and see if any of them are any good. You know what? We're gonna go with this guy for 6 armor and plus just normal speed. That's good. Gunner. Ooh. Alright, you are a really good recruit. And you also. You're a good recruit also. You're coming onto the crew. And then for crew gear, here's where you can select different types of outfits and stuff for your that makes them better. So we're gonna buy some stuff that makes it harder for them to die. Training. This is pretty much as you expect, just different traits you unlock from the more you level up your troops. Now they can actually multi-swap into different classes. The thing I normally go for is I normally have this guy secondary gunner because he's in the bomber spot and he's literally right underneath the gun. So it's easy to swap in between the two. And these people normally tend to switch between I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I last played. One of these is normally a secondary mechanic. Or secondary engineer, I mean. And the other one's just a medic half the time. To which... Yeah. And then these guys... The radio man, mapper, engineer, you can actually put him into a gunner spot because having an engineer at the engineer station is half the time pretty much useless. He just sits there and does nothing. He doesn't really do anything that's crucial for plane activities. But the pilot, the mapper, and the radioer, you'll almost never have them leave their spots because their jobs are very crucial to the aircraft actually working as intended. And this is, frankly, my most favorite spot, which is the part where you upgrade your plane. And sadly, we can't upgrade anything at the moment because we don't have any. We'll call them research points. But yeah, because I have the DLC for it, I have access to secret missions, along with because I have the American DLC for the game. It gives me access to, I think it's 20mm guns on my plane, which is awesome because they're really powerful. They don't have a lot of ammo, but they're very powerful. Alright, so this is the next mission area. And this is going to teach us how to bomb, put it simply. Gonna raise our gear. Yep. There we go. We're going to do a double bomb selection. Make sure the bombers in there. Now we just have to wait till we get to the bombing location, and then we just click this little button right here, and we release the bombs. the second most important thing, this is what will give you the most XP, is you'll occasionally see, yeah, like that. Those things will pop up, and you just fly over and you photo them, and it gives you extra research points and stuff. But also, if you have leftover bombs from your original bombing run, darn, I missed it. But yeah, like bombing them also gives you extra XP and stuff. So like, just photo them and bomb them immediately after, and it gives you a whole bunch of extra goodies. Overall, this game is pretty fun once you get past the tutorial missions. But there is a very big problem later on. So, as most people would naturally do, like, once you unlock like a mission progress in the campaign, you know, you automatically want to immediately do it and then move forward. The problem is that if you move forward too fast, the enemy just gets way too good and you'll end up dying just about every flight. So I recommend personally that you take your time in between doing it. Uh-oh. And that's another problem that can happen. Stevenson, guess what? Randomly, your internals will just combust. And you have a really hard time aiming your guns and stuff. Now, this is horrible when you're in a firefight. This is horrible because you are defenseless. You better hope that radio man of yours can call in some Spitfighters. No, I'm kidding. You're not completely defenseless, but it does make keeping yourself safe a lot harder. There we go. That's back up and running. Let's engage fast forward so we can get out of here quicker. London ahead! And lower the gears. Home sweet pineapple. There we go. Sadly, we're not unlocking any research points from this, but that's because it's a tutorial mission. Alright. So there really isn't nothing for us to do right there, so we're just gonna immediately go for one of these. As you can see, we start getting research points and money from doing these, because these are actual things. But certain missions you do, like these battery ammo dumps and stuff, they will give you special bonus perks, like enemy damage is down for the next 2 missions. Depending on the type of critical mission that you're doing, I recommend getting enemy damage down, and there's one other buff that I recommend, and I can't remember what it is at the moment, but you'll see what I'm talking about when we get it. And sure as you saw in the plane design, you can have a turret down here, And that's crucial for later, because later on you get these funny little planes that fly under you and shoot you. Frankly, it's quite rude. That's that dealt with. Oh, like I said, there is our little secondary objective. See if we can get we're not allowed to have custom markers. Darn. We'll unlock those later on. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, oh crap. I think we're gonna lose something, but we're not losing that. Yes, that's another key thing. Oh. Bye-bye, engine. And it appears... that I forgot to put my gears down for this mission. Oopsies. Oxygen at this level is something you won't have to worry about. Because obviously you can breathe at low altitude. The minute oxygen becomes a problem is when you get to high altitude bombing. And high altitude is cold. So you have to equip your troops to be able to handle cold weather. But the thing about high altitude bombing is that a majority of planes can't reach you up there. So it makes very critical missions that are very hard that slight bit easier. Oh, yes, your mechanic lets you, like, use up more fuel to speed up and stuff. And emergency dive can help put out fires. Although you can only really use emergency dive if you're at medium altitude. And we've also unlocked a whole bunch of upgrades now because we actually have gotten research points. So let's go to crew gear and check out some of the stuff we've unlocked. Nothing too good, but we have unlocked woolen gloves, so we're gonna take those. And leather boots, we're fine on leather boots right now. Let's go check out what we can do with these, though. Yeah, customize our ship like this. You know, we're gonna go with the North African camp because it looks not bad. Yeah, we have like the flying tiger here, pumpkin spice. We got flying tiger on the engine iron. And then Poland. And then we're not gonna get any text because this stuff basically allows you to get shot more before dying. Although, you obviously do have weight that you need to watch out with. Too much weight, you can't really fly after that. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of today's episode. I feel like we did pretty well. And you guys got a basic idea of what's going on. Anyways, y'all have a nice night. And this is Imperial signing off.